My worst day.
This is, I'm hoping that stays true. So, welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
I am Mike.
And today is beanboozle. Today is Blind Fight Friday. I should stop saying beanboozle since they're not sponsoring us. But so today, whoever loses today, I have a slight lead, 7-3 today this week. So whoever loses today with the lowest score will have to eat a bean from beanboozle. It is not sponsored, but it is a fun game. If you've never played it, they have it at Walmart. It's like $10 or something, $4 to $10. But it's just a torture game. That's all it is.
It's not really a fun
I shouldn't say it's not fun. It's fun if you have a group of people. And you maybe having beverages on the side, and you spin the dial, and
We're having beverages, and I'm not having fun.
it's not fun. It's not. It's a torture game. But it's everyone should at least play it once. You know what I mean?
I'm hoping I get a good one this time.
Well, there you go. So
or I get it right this time.
it is Blind Fight Friday. We did do two on Tuesday. We're going to do two bottles randomly selected. We try to guess the proof. We try to guess the type, and we try to guess if we get a bottle, you get 3 points for that one. Total of a possible 5 points in each bottle. So there's a possible 10 points on the line right here today. So I counted earlier. There is 68 samples from our sample pool. They're either currently here or were previously here. They're all something we have tried in the past. So Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 68.
Here's a number between 1 and 68. It's 8.
Ooh, that's a nice and easy one right here. Number 8. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 67.
Here's a number between 1 and 67. It's 64.
Wowza. So this would be 63 would be here because I'd have to add one. 64 will be this one because there was one out of the sleeve. It's funny now that we don't have them in the box and now that we have them out in this styrofoam container that I actually got them shipped in. I kept it. You can really see the difference in colors on the top of the bottles. And there's some really light ones in here. These didn't look too bad. So we'll do this. So we're going to put mine as number 2, like usual. We put yours as number 1. Comparing colors. Number 1 is slightly darker than number 2. Not that that means anything. But
I don't know why I was putting those on to smell.
I don't know. I didn't bring mine over, so it did just remind me of that. I'll have to go grab the pair over there.
I think it's the wind that screws my nose up.
I thank God for the wind because it is very hot in here.
Oh, it's definitely that.
But it's giving me an unfair advantage because it's blowing your air over to me.
Maybe,
Is that what it is?
maybe that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I gotta say, there's some good looking legs on this glass, whatever it might be. I don't hate the nose either. I'm not getting a nose.
I was gonna say it's not huge.
I'm not getting a nose, but it's not offensive in any ways.
No. I have to learn to take baby sips with this.
Because you run out.
Correct.
Well, I don't hate that.
No.
I don't hate that at all.
No.
I don't have a clue what it is. Other than this. I'm going to write down my initial assessment of that. But I do not hate that, flavor-wise. You already ate already? I was trying to do this by myself. Come on, you got to give me the good luck. But just like Tuesday, you gave me the good luck. So you come up here. What is this? Whisper in my ear. Tell me. Oh, tell me about it. Yes. I'm trying to get something familiar.
On to the next pasture.
Really?
Yep. Doesn't seem to help me when I change my mind, so fuck it.
You know, we've done so many good ones lately.
All right. Nope, I'm not looking.
Well, my other question is this one of the older ones that we had before? There's one thing that's swaying me, and I don't remember if I got that on my nose when I did it. I could be out to lunch with that one. I could be out to lunch with that one. I'm gonna try.
I'm pretending I'm being real confident. Now I'm really.
You know what's puzzling on this though is let me wash in between here. You know, there's a difference even between when we pour it and then you go down the line and it comes out later, where the nose changes and
Yeah.
it turns into stuff. Like now, I'm not getting what I think I should get out of that glass compared to when we left it the last
This
time we
one, wait
drank
till you
it.
go to 2.
I did like glass number 1 so far. I gotta say that. So let's just see on it. They had some crazy ass legs on glass number 1. Like they just stayed there. This ain't bad, but they're not as thick as when the number 1 was. Ooh, hello. Okay. Good golly, Miss Molly. Go with my initial idea on that one.
That's what I did, but
Let
then
me try
now,
it.
now I'm
Let me
contemplating.
try Wow, not a clue.
No, this one's really throwing me now. Because I could be totally out to lunch. And that is going to bring me to a very, very, very sad day.
All right. You know, my thing is what I popped into my head, I always get like a picture of what I think I want to pick. And then when I just sipped it,
I would say,
it didn't hit where I wanted
For
to.
me-
I took a sip of water and that kind of wrecks my, like it throws you off. Like it seems to like water down what's coming into my face. You know what I mean?
I'm liking 1 better than 2, if that matters.
I will agree in this instance. I think I like 1 so far better than 2.
Nose and taste. But I don't know what this one is.
I'm 98% sure I know what it is. I don't know which it is. That's my guess on that. And I don't, it has been so long since I've had said drink of this that I have to go back in my head and try to remember what all of those tasted like.
Not changing. I'm sinking or swimming.
All right, then I'll expedite this because I can't remember the name of them then. What was that one? I'm gonna go with that. Might as well look at the proof while I'm looking at it. All right, I'm gonna guess that proof and everything. Because it doesn't seem as hot to me on the second one.
And not as much flavor, to me.
There is a lot of flavor. They're just totally different in flavor. That's going to be my assessment on that. So what did you pick for number 1?
Whiskey.
I went bourbon.
All right.
So what proof?
101.
I went 101. And what?
Makers.
Okay, that's a bourbon. You did this last time. So I will let you say bourbon because you're picking makers. But even though it says Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, so that's considered bourbon. So I picked Maker's Mark 101 is what I picked.
That's what I got.
So did I. That's exactly what I picked. And
I look, because see again, I look and it says whiskey, big letters.
The
Bourbon's
only
like,
thing-
I didn't have glasses
right.
on
The
before.
only thing we consider whiskey is the Canadian and
Jack Daniels.
and Tennessee whiskey, the Jack Daniels ones, the ones that are just
I'm
Tennessee.
still
whiskey.
taking it this time.
No, this I'm giving you bourbon this time because you picked an actual bourbon. So I'm going to give you the bourbon. I'm going to let you correct. So you're saying bourbon. You're going to stick with that instead of whiskey, right?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I'm
It's
going to
a
do it
bourbon whiskey.
before we get the key because I guess the exact same thing as you.
Well, that's not going to help me if it's the one.
It's not, or if it's not, because we're going to get the same exact points. But to me,
69.
I got that cherry taste that I used to get off the regular makers. I got a little hint of the cherry on the nose.
I didn't really get a cherry. But...
So that was 69? Lucky number 69. So it's got a chance. There it is. Maker's Mark 101. Bourbon. So Woza. So
MF.
we both get 5 points. Good job on that one. That one was very good. At the very end, I started getting the Maker's Mark because now to me it has like that oaty with a little hint, like the maple syrup, the oats, maybe, and I got a little cherry on one now. But again, it didn't have any of that.
Not in the beginning, no.
It was actually almost insignificant nose.
To start.
The taste was much better. It's pretty healthy now.
No, but yeah, by far.
Yeah, but when we initially started,
But
that's
we're
why
not going to make this a 40-minute video.
So that made it. Oh, speaking of which, what did you get for number 2?
I went with a rye.
I did too. What did you pick for proof?
92.
I did too. What did you do for a bottle?
Redemption.
Were you fucking kidding me? That's exactly what I said. Look, just so you know, I ain't
I'm
cheating.
look at mine.
What are the chances? Well, hey, maybe we're 2 for 2. Maybe we guessed them both.
Still going to suck for me.
It's going to be tough for you to battle back because it's number 62. I got that because on the nose, you definitely get that pine tree
I did.
smell right off the bat.
But then when I had a taste.
But it didn't have
I'm like,
it tasted like a 95.5 rye, and I was thinking one of these, but these are a lot hotter.
yeah, and then I looked down,
Yeah.
the wheel horse was too high, and then
The
I'm like,
only other one I
was
was
it
thinking
Jameson? I'm like, it's
was
not
that,
an Irish.
That riverboat, but I don't remember the proof on that one either. That was my only other choice that I said, and I said I'm going to go with Redemption.
It's the way we have it laid out now. It's hard to see the rye, you know. And we had them for a while. We had all the ryes together, which was like,
What did I say this number was? 62.
oh, that's 100 proof. It's definitely not that one.
No, it didn't drink. On a good note, we're 2 for 2. It was Redemption Rye, 92 proof.
Go figure. One time I'm fucking spectacular. I still got to eat a goddamn bean.
On a bad note, it's
Motherfucker.
17 to 13. But hey, that's good though. That means we're learning because we went 2 for 2 on what they actually were. The one thing with these though, they do have a distinctive, like they did have a distinctive taste and smell. Like you know what I mean? They were
the weird
noticeable.
thing though with makers,
That changed.
It's an easy drinker too though.
It is. I almost didn't pick.
I almost
didn't pick the
was
101.
gonna rebuy that for myself,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I'm afraid it would just disappear. So I don't know if that's a good idea. But
It doesn't drink like a 101.
no,
But
the nose now just came to life.
Not even the same bourbon in that
No.
glass.
No,
And honestly, this Redemption Rye is not bad. It's just when you drink it coming off of, and that goes back to the rye people would disagree with.
give me one of them beans.
Some people
Hopefully, I get a fucking ice
like
cream this time.
you might get ice cream cone. Who knows? Whatever it is. Let me just get my little box so I can compare. What color are we looking at? Is this the one you did with the
I don't
dirty
know.
fish? What is it? White and yellow?
White anyway.
Is it yellowish or is it all white?
I-
So
it looks-
if it's totally white, and it looked like it had a yellow, I mean, totally white is spoiled milk or coconut. The yellowish ones is rotten egg, butter popcorn, moldy cheese, caramel corn. Chew it up good. I should be able to smell it over here. I think you swallowed the first two. He should do a
I did
penalty.
not.
Leave a comment down below if he should do a
I don't
penalty.
know what it is, but it's fucking awful.
Well, it's got to be, so if it's the bad one, you're
It's
looking
a
at
bad
moldy cheese, rotten egg, or spoiled milk. Spoiled milk was 100% spoiled milk. You couldn't miss it. I ate that one.
It's probably out.
Rotten egg?
I don't know. It's fucking terrible.
Again, sorry, anticlimactic. I can't,
How
he
is,
doesn't
how
know what
is it? It's terrible.
How do you know what it not is?
Well, it sucks. The first time I get 2 bottles.
It does. I know that is very
My
good.
one chance to
Congratulations on
Yeah.
getting 2 bottles in one game.
Hey, that pisses me off even more. Yeah.
Well, maybe
It is-
choke on
that's
the whiskey.
fucking apple. That is awful. Whoever come up with this game, fucking psycho.
Again, I think it's finally aired now. One of the first one coming out. Well, they're not going to see this until. I just want to see if anyone throws another punishment suggestion out there instead of that. We can always change the punishment if you come up with a different one.
How about nothing?
What's the fun in that? Nobody wants to see nothing. So there you go.
I can't believe I got them both and you freaking get them both.
I got nervous when you guessed the same exact as me both times. I'm like, we're either really good or really bad. That's it. So I had no idea what guessed the second one too. The first one, I only at the end because I was trying to figure out.
They even wrecks the whiskey. Fucking A. We gotta end this so I can go get something else to eat. Hasta la vista.
Well, there you go. This is Blind Fight Friday. Leave a comment down below. You know, if there's a rule you might think could tweak the game for the better, for the worse, whether you like it, don't like it, we're still looking for.
We're not
feedback
eating more
on
beans,
this.
I can tell you that. Because
You should be proud of yourself. You
Pretty
were
soon
2
I'm
for
gonna
2.
eat every suck bean out of there. There'll only be good ones left.
Or should I say, you're 6 for 6. You guessed everything on the head this week. So,
And I still had to eat a bean.
well, you got to take the good with bad. I'm trying to give you the good. So,
Roll 'em.
all right, there you go. Blind Fight Friday. Hopefully you enjoyed half as much as I'm enjoying them.
Yeah.
This is fun. It's a hard game to play, but it is a lot of fun. So, there you go. Leave a comment down below.
you lose.
Hit that subscribe. Hit the bell so you see that we upload possibly every day at 12:01 p.m. So, it has been for a while now, but that's being said. Thank you all for watching. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Cheers. Those things suck.
Makers is darn good, though, I gotta say.
That one.
That one is.